James was here yesterday for the app development. Mr. Peter was here, and Mr. Peter has said a lot. So we are also going to listen to James, what he has for us. What was the explanation given to coding or programming yesterday? New members are on board. They need to hear it before we can proceed with the coding. So James, you can take us through. James, are you there? Your line. Who else can help us?
Mr. Leonard has sent us a message
that
I think his microphone is not really working, so he also talked about something on a message in the group.
Okay, can you read for us?
He said, I joined in a little late yesterday, but I learned how to design a user interface or how you want to program should look like, how you want your program should look like. I think basically that is what he said.
Okay, so all he wanted to say is he was able to develop the interface of the web browser we did. And okay, it's not bad, it's good. Who else can add up? Who else? We are 11. We are only 11. We've given the password and everything out, so we need more people to join. Okay, so we did a lot. We did a lot. Talking about programming, the languages, and then the text editor and ID, I mean the application itself. And then we chose, and we spoke about multiple ID, and we chose that of Visual Studio because that is what is in our curriculum. That is what is in our curriculum. In our curriculum from basic 4 to basic 10. That is SHS SHS 1 or so. Yes. One, yes. SHS 1. SHS 1. We were made to understand that you'll be teaching something, a programming language like Kodu. I don't know whether it exists or it's a mistake. We need to find out whether. Okay, let me ask you, have you heard of any programming language called Kodu? Kodu. Is there anything of that nature? Okay.
Yes, please. I've heard something of that, but I don't know much about it.
You don't know anything like Kodu, right? Are you saying you know something like Kodu or you don't know anything?
I know I know something like Kodu, but I don't have much knowledge about it. So I've heard Kodu before.
All I want to know is Kodu is a programming language, as I have seen it in the computing curriculum. So if you have added your voice that you've heard of Kodu, then Kodu is a programming language. All I want to know is that. Also they spoke about Scratch. About Scratch. So they spoke about Scratch. So if you know something about Scratch, good. They spoke about Visual Studio, and that is what we are doing today. I'm trying to find out this thing. What do you call it? Let me show my screen rather. Let me show my screen, and I'll try to find out the computing curriculum. It's really, really, really important. Can you see my screen?
Yes. Yes.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this is what we are talking about. The association is training teachers on this particular curriculum, and we add a upper primary to it. So I just want to us to go through a little. These are drafts, and then September they will do a little modification. If nothing crops up, we'll be using this one. So I just wanted us to go. These are the main topics called strand. The main topics called strand. These are the main topics called strand. And subtopic is the substrand. Subtopic is the substrand. I hope you can hear me clearly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thank God. For my end, the link is okay. The first.
One is giving us radio.
Is that? I thought you were telling us something. Is that radio?
It's radio.
Yes, that's a radio. Somebody's radio is on.
Can I move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the main topic, which is called strand, is the introduction to computing. And at this, we are supposed to treat 1, 2, 3 subtopics. That is the
substance.
Come again. Oh yes.
Substance, please.
Oh yes. I just want to blend them. Topic.
Okay.
Strand. Subtopic is a substrand. Since we have not been taken through, but our private people, they've been taken through, so for them they know the new terms. But we are also want to learn ahead of the GES workshop that they will be doing for us when it comes to this new common core program. Okay, components of computers and computer systems, technology in the community, health and safety precaution. This topic is in GHS currently. It's in GHS. Okay. When it comes to productivity software, I think they left something out from here. When you talk about productivity software, you're talking about workstation, PowerPoint or oh, come on. PowerPoint or presentation, desktop publishing, and then spreadsheet or Excel. They omitted the access. They omitted the access. Yes. That's database. They omitted that one here. So if you go to upper primary 5, the access is there. And when it comes to, let me jump, please, I'm jumping to this side, okay? I'm jumping to this side. When it comes to communication network, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 substrands. And this is what we are doing online. And Mr. Peter is part of it. They paid 100 cedis. And when we are done, we'll be taking them through how to buy domain name, how to buy server, and how to host your website. And that one costs 50 cedis. So when we are done, we will do that one. But the training alone is 100 cedis, and we are tackling this one. Now, we are trying, it's not fully assured. We are trying to see whether we can add database, and we'll be using MySQL so that we can link the database to the website so that any form somebody will fill on the website will be recorded in the database. So once you are doing database and the web technology, you're supposed to know the basis of access here, to which they're supposed to bring the access. You're supposed to know asset database. Before you come back to this web page, then you add MySQL. So you're supposed to add the access. They didn't add access here. But access is in upper primary. So please, you should all take a note. By and by, I've told you, as you do more donation from your heart, if the money is enough that can support us, we can also come and take the database alone as a topic. But those who are learning web technology, we will take them to the basis whereby they can receive only 5 inputs. So when they get a knowledge of receiving 5 inputs into the database, they can continue with the knowledge gain to do more inputs. All right. So this for JHS and SHS1. So guys, we need to be very serious with this. Apart from giving you, let me come up to this one, the last one. Yes, we have algorithm here. As we do web technology, we do app development, algorithm, we understand it, that it has two phases. Using pseudocode, the human language, and then using flowchart with the shapes. It's simple. All right. And then robotics, we've started. Our last workshop at West Africa Secondary School, Adenta, it was robotics, and it was awful. It was awesome. It was nice. And we're doing artificial intelligence as well. And then programming is what we are doing for free, using the what do you call it? Using the Visual Studio. We are doing this one for free, but this one costs 100 cedis. By and by, when you get to intermediate, maybe you pay something for the intermediate and then the advanced for the programming. But let me quickly go to the programming languages. This JHS1. And this is JHS2. JHS2. And this is how do you call it? JHS3 must come. This is JHS3. Can you see basic 9?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Then this is SHS1. SHS1. Basic 10. Can you see it?
Yes.
SHS10. Oh my God. If I tell you what they are supposed to learn, Master, it's more than SHS3, what they are doing right now as ICT. Let's go inside then. This is the last one. Just want us to go to small. Let me go to the last part where they specify the programming languages. It is at the last part. Okay, here is it. Here is it. Kodu. Have you seen the Kodu? The Kodu.
Where? Okay.
Have you seen Visual Studio? Sorry. Visual Studio, have you seen it?
Yes.
Okay. Have you seen Online App Inventor?
Yes.
Good. Online App Inventor. Visual Studio. Kodu. This, Scratch. This is Scratch. Scratch is used for upper primary. And then from there, the rest belongs to SHS and JHS and SHS. So we have Scratch, Kodu, Visual Studio, Online App Inventor, etc. Maybe they will ask us to even learn Komodo. Komodo is also NetBeans, Komodo, they are all multi-ID. Maybe they will ask us to learn that one too. So we are tackling them. In fact, our experts, we wanted them to take up through the App Inventor. If I tell you the money they mentioned, you run away. So I didn't want to, we are still talking to them anyway. And they were talking about the App Inventor. You cannot get, if you want original one, you have to buy it. It costs a lot. And if you're using the online App Inventor, every day you'll be online and then you'll be spending money. So if you have the offline, you can try your hands on it anytime you want to learn. Do you get my point?
Okay.
Do you get me?
Yes.
And they were saying that okay, our time is up. Some people were, oh sorry. Some people were at the back. Let me add them. they were, oh, I had a call. Okay. Yeah, hello. Okay. Yeah. More I'm you learning. Oh. So what they are saying is that the app costs a lot. The online app inventor, it costs a lot, and you can use it for designing Android apps. Do you get it?
Okay.
And before they come in, one, they will sell their offline app inventor for every participant before they teach. And when they teach, they will take money. So I couldn't announce. If you could remember one of my circulars, I said app inventor in it, if you could remember. But I couldn't go into detail because we were not able to arrive at a consensus with them. All right. So we are now about 17, 15 on board. We'll go off right now, come back, and then we will start our programming. All we'll do today is to take you through the surface as we did yesterday, and then quickly. Yesterday we gave you video tutorial. I don't know whether we gave you the tutorials on how to develop it. Some people, when we are unable to come, try and learn from the video so that will help us to continue. But we are still on the orientation, so we need not to rush. But what we will do today is that those who didn't come yesterday will observe us, code a little, and then we will start afresh with what we did yesterday. I hope I'm clear. We need to conclude with the coding. Then we'll come back to finish up with the beginning. We'll start again. So just me 1 minute. I'll go off and come back again. And please make sure you are online. Don't go off. All right. This is our second day of free online training, and it's being catered of funded by Ghana National Association of ICT Teachers. And currently we have about 7 people on board. We'll break for just a minute, come back, and then we'll start what we were doing yesterday. We'll continue with the codes to make sure our web browser is working to perfection. Then we'll start again with the development so that the new members will also start afresh. Thank you very much, and then let's break for just 1 minute.